It's Friday, July 10. Good afternoon, I'm Herman Green with the Midday News. A special welcome to those of you watching online at onespotmedia.com. Testing at the airports for COVID-19 will no longer be a routine for persons arriving in Jamaica. The policy change was announced by the Chief Medical Officer at the COVID-19 press briefing yesterday. Dashan Hendricks has the details.
Chief Medical Officer Dr. Jacqueline Bisesa Mackenzie announcing a new policy when it comes to testing persons arriving in the island.
We are moving away from testing persons at the airport when they come in.
The CMO says that the policy change is being driven by two factors: not enough human resources to test everyone coming in each day, as well as challenges being faced to secure testing supplies as COVID-19 cases grow across the world.
Now that we have reached this point in the epidemic in Jamaica, it becomes even more important for us to be able to test persons that have symptoms within country, and not so much to focus on persons that are without symptoms that are coming in at our airports.
She said in the early stages of testing everyone arriving through the airports, very few of the positive cases showed symptoms of having COVID-19. Plus, the small number of arrivals made it easier to test everyone.
At the present time, we have results that are backing up 2 weeks, probably a little bit more than 2 weeks, and if we continue to test at the rate that we're testing, then that backlog will increase.
The minister himself, weighing in on the matter, said he's heard appeals for private labs to be used to help clear the backlog.
Private labs, as it relates to COVID, do not have the equipment, do not have the accreditation, and do not have the training to either collect the samples or to test. And so it is not that we want to do everything in the public space at the university or at the National Public Health Lab. It is because we are the only ones that are accredited to do it.
But with the policy change, this appeals to those who arrived recently and those who will be arriving in Jamaica going forward.
Remain at home for the 14 days quarantine period. And if they do develop symptoms, that they get in touch with the health department as quickly as possible.
But Mrs. Bisesa Mackenzie says that the policy change will not be done drastically. Some form of testing will continue, at least in the near future.
Some of the flights, in order for us to get an idea if there are positive cases that continue to come into the island.
Dashan Hendricks, TVJ News.